Push, push, push. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Push, 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 push. Okay, ready? Left.
Oh, shit, I didn't get.
There you go.
Oh, this one's a nice one.
Yep.
Take a picture.
Push, 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 push.
Oh.
Did you find the hole? Ready? Okay, cover the hole. Ready? Lift. There he is. There he is.
Fourth clam. Fourth clam.
Okay, here. There you go. You got him. There's number 12. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Krautdoor Adventures. In this episode, I'll be processing all the clams that I got over the last few days. I didn't record any footage yesterday because it was just dark and windy and nasty, and it was a little too hard to, it was hard enough digging, you know, and rather than trying to operate a camera or whatever. But we're gonna be cleaning all of those. I already started, but yeah, it's gonna be a fun little well, it's gonna be work. So when you're cleaning a clam, the first thing you do, you see the little black tip here, you cut that off, and I save them because they're great surf perch bait. And then there's a seam here, cut along that seam, it opens it up, there's lots of sand in there. Then there's another little spot, if you can see it back, you get a good picture of it, it's back in there. You cut that and it fillets it, you know, kind of butterflies it open. Then I like to, a lot of people just trim with their scissors, but I like to peel. There's I think they're called lungs. You peel those back, and then you pull the gut sack out here, and then you toss your edible part into some water to clean off. And then this is what's called the digger. Cut that off. That's great in clam chowder. Toss that in the clean water. Guts in the bucket. And I got to do that about 75 more times. So yeah, wish me luck. Sometimes the clams get a little mangled by the clam guns and you only get parts of it. But that's okay. Still edible. Still tastes great. Still tastes like a clam. Instagram, I talked about giving everybody an update. So in August, we sold our house and bought a truck and travel trailer, and we're planning on traveling, you know, full time. Right now we're gonna hang out in Washington and get some things for you, get used to traveling, stay close to family members. That way, if anything happens, we're still, you know, within a short drive or an easy phone call from family. But then we'll see where it goes from there. We know we're gonna take a trip to California. I'm definitely looking forward to being able to go and fish and maybe hunt some different areas. We'll see how that pans out. It all depends on how this first little trial goes. We've been down here at the beach for almost 2 weeks, just kind of taking a trial run. It wasn't really supposed to be, the weather was supposed to be really nice down here, and then it just all of a sudden wasn't. So that's one thing that we're getting used to, is when the weather turns. It's a lot different being in a trailer than it is being in a house. Yeah, that's our big update, where I'll do a walkthrough of the trailer probably when we get back to our hometown, because we'll have cleaned it up and have everything where we plan on keeping it and have it set up a little bit better. For the trial run, we just kind of threw stuff in there, and we learned real quick that it doesn't work. But yeah, we're really excited about getting out and going to see new places. I think the first thing we're gonna do is we wanted to go see some of like northeastern Washington during the fall, and as long as the weather permits it, we're gonna head that direction. I think we're gonna head to Leavenworth. Never been there. I've driven around all around it, but I've never been to it. Oops, did I forget to clip? Yep, I did. Cleaning these clams is pretty tedious, especially when you have this many. That's why we usually the day you get them, you clean them, but I was doing other things, so when I can't clean them that day, what I do is I get them all out, I get them and put them in a tray, make sure the tray is dry so they don't get wet, and then I put them on ice. I keep forgetting to clip that spot. I put them on ice and leave a damp towel over them, and they'll stay alive for a couple of days. But if you have any dead ones, you got to take them out, because if one dies, they all start to die, and that's when they can get unsafe to eat, and then you waste a bunch of clams. So I just checked them every day, and I didn't have any die, so that was good. One of the last times I did it, I think I had a few die, but I just took them out and used them for, actually, no, I think when I started having them die, I think I just cleaned them up. I can't remember. Usually I don't usually let them sit for more than a day, but because of our situation, I had to deal with some stuff with the trailer and get some things going, so I didn't really have the ability to clean them right away. It is not necessarily fun cleaning 80 clams in one sitting. I don't recommend it. I know some people probably don't mind it that much, but I get bored really easy, and I've been bored since about the 4th or 5th clam, so looks like I got about 20 or so left to go. Maybe a little bit more. The other thing is, like, if you really want to go clamming but you don't want the daunting task of cleaning them yourself, there are places that will clean your clams for you. I don't know what they charge, but I know quite a few people that they no longer, they can't easily clean their own clams, but they still want to eat them and they still want to dig them. So they go and they have them processed at I think somewhere here in like somewhere here in Long Beach or in Ilwaco.